few more days and Christmas will be here, the most celebrated holiday of the year. Shopping centers will be full. They'll stay open longer to help you get what you deserve. Pushing and shoving, hardly any parking spaces, but that's okay because it's Christmas time. You know who to buy for. What do they want? Will it be the right thing? To get the biggest and the best stuff. Maybe it's time to get all you can from others. After all, it's Christmas. A 17-year-old young man was expecting a car for Christmas from his wealthy grandfather. On that day, the grandfather handed the young man a box. The boy tore open the box to find a leather Bible inside. His grandfather asked, "Do you like it?" The boy answered that he did, but one could see the disappointment on his face. The grandfather told him to be sure to read the Christmas story when he got a chance. He said that he would. Actually, the young man went home, tossed the Bible into a drawer, and never opened it. A few months later, the grandfather passed away. At the funeral, a friend asked the boy, "Hey, did you get your new car?" The young man replied all he got from his grandfather was a Bible. The friend said, "Young man, go home, read chapter 2 of Luke, and see what you find there." Later that day, when the boy was at home, he opened the drawer, pulled out the Bible, and turned to Luke chapter 2. There he found a letter from his grandfather tucked in the pages of the story. He opened it and discovered the keys to a brand new Corvette. However, he also read these words: "The car I have purchased for you is being held by a dealer for 90 days. You must pick up that car or you will lose the car if it's not picked up in that time." The boy quickly looked at the calendar. He threw his hands over his face because he had missed the opportunity for the car just by 3 days. He had lost a great gift. You know, some have decided that they will wait and settle things with the Lord a little later in life. But we're not guaranteed another day. How many have lost out by not opening their hearts to receive the greatest gift that God has to give, God's Son? Will you cast him aside thinking he's too little of importance or too little of value, like the young man tossing the Bible into a drawer? Or will you accept God's free, wonderful gift for each and every person? I believe we should enjoy Christmas, giving and receiving, having a great time together. But it'd be unfortunate and sad to never receive the greatest gift of all, Jesus Christ. The gift that will never lose value, never need replacement, never lose its splendor. It will never spoil, fade, or break. That's Jesus. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And do you want peace? Do you want hope? You want joy? You want forgiveness? Salvation for yourself or your family? Jesus gives all that. He gives us all that and much more. So celebrate Jesus, celebrate Christmas, but enjoy the free gift that God has given you and me.